Can you hear me now? Let's freaking go! Hello? Can you hear me now? Hello? Hello? Sorry. I don't know what the hell happened. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you all are doing well in this heat. In this fire weather. Literal fire weather. I hope everyone is faring well. Because I am not. Insomnia. Plus it's hot. Plus insomnia and heat and warm. And I can't sleep. What he... Listen here, Canada. Listen here. Yeah, I've got bedhead going on. A little bit of bedhead. Okay. I don't know. Here. You guys want a different one? All right, now let's talk. Let's talk about this heat. Yeah. You guys. I can't. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this face. I don't know what to do with this one. I don't know what to do with this one. But look, you guys, no, seriously, we got some things to talk about. Okay. Just a few things. This is going to be serious. It's just going to be serious for a minute. Not too serious. Not too serious because, you know, I don't want to dwell on the heavier topics, but I can't sleep. And it's affecting my schedule. What do I do? What's going on, Silk? Silk the Shocker. Oh, oh, shit. Okay, let's get serious. Everybody's really serious today. Hey guys, do you want to be serious? Do you want to be serious? Let's get serious. Yeah, I agree. I should. Here's a weird one. Yeah. What do you guys think about this? What the hell? Hey! Illuminati confirmed. Illuminati confirmed. Do you guys want to talk about conspiracies? JK Rawlings.
My God, what kind of crack are you on?
No crack, sir. Crack is whack. Crack is whack. Well, hold on a second. They probably can't hear you because everything else got screwed up. So why wouldn't this, right?
Yeah, probably. Sick.
Okay. Default. Let's see. Can you guys hear Swigs? I don't think you can. Hold on. What?
I just tested it. I'm quiet as fuck, but that's nothing new.
Hold on. Oh, you can hear yourself on stream?
Yeah, I popped up to check.
Okay.
My back hurts.
Weird. Okay. Why is it not showing up in voice chat right here? I wonder if I closed my software or something. No. Okay, let me get a confirmation from the chat. Chat, can you hear the swigs? Slick Rick says yes. Barely. Burley.
Early.
Yeah, Swigs, why are you so quiet?
I don't know. Let's see. What was Where the hell are my voice options?
I'll turn you up to 500%, 200%.
My output's already maxed out. The auto sensitivity's on, but that's it.
Oh my god, you are extra quiet, dude.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. Discord says it's fine. Showing green.
I don't need, where we're going, I don't need ears. Here, hold on.
The sensitivity marker. If the indicator is solid green, then Discord is transmitting your beautiful voice.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Here.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second, guys.
Sign audio.
Let me change the default output audio device. I don't know if that's gonna help. Chat, and then we'll go chat mic. Oh,
they dinged me for calling you an ugly crier.
Dennis.
Facebook said I was bullying you.
Way to go, you bully.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny.
Hey, how's your mom and them?
I don't know. You were last seen her.
Okay. Swig, say something.
Something.
Okay, I think Swigs is louder now. You guys, does Swigs sound louder now, guys?
No, he sounds pretty quiet to me.
He sounds louder to me.
Fuck you.
Wow, so hostile right out the gate.
That's bullying.
No, this is thug life, okay? Everything I say. I'll wait till I say something really, truly gangster. I'll wait until I say something super gangster, and then I'll switch that on.
What the fuck is this that you shared?
Oh, so yeah. Let's talk about that. I made a post to the garden page, and so here's what I did.
God.
I got into one of those machine learning AI art experiment things, and I did a prompt that was centered around Armor Garden. So it was like augmented reality, mixed reality, garden, and then I did some variations on that. But it creates artwork based on word prompts, and that's the images that it created. So if you guys go look at the images right now on the page, those were all created like using the AI algorithm thing or whatever at Midjourney. That was the one that I was able to get access to. They're kind of like, you know, elusive right now. Like you have to apply for access, and it's going to be a paid service soon. So whatever. But
So I tried Returnal. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't get into it, man.
Yeah.
It's really weird. I don't know if I'm doing anything right at all.
Well, I mean, like,
because I was doing some reading on it. It's like every time you die, it not only resets you back to zero, but it gives you randomized rooms and randomized enemies and randomized items.
Right. So it's called a roguelike. Anytime you have that, like, where it's like procedurally generated dungeons and stuff like that, there's some similarities from like cycle to cycle, but basically with Returnal is every time you load in, that's a cycle, right? And if you die, you start a new cycle. There's certain things that'll carry over, certain things that are like permanent upgrades.
Start your cycle.
Permanent upgrades. But yeah, for the most part, like all of your health upgrades, there's like most of the stuff goes away each cycle. But
look, I want to show you something.
What, in the Discord?
Yeah. I don't know how to do it.
Red said machine learning AI is the devil. Silky, I didn't use Starry AI. I tried loading that one on my phone. I didn't really have time to I didn't have time to mess with that one yet.
Look at it.
The kitty?
It's a baby.
Here, let me I forgot. Do I still have a scene to pull this up for everybody else to see or no? Hold on.
Maybe her name is Ginger.
Show Discord. I don't know if this is gonna work, so if this just shows like somebody's ass or something, I'm sorry. Okay, it shows nothing. That's cool. All right, hold on a second. Discord. Discord general. Well, okay. It's showing something. Can you guys see the tiny little cat there? That's what we're looking at.
Her name is Ginger.
Her name is Ginger. Can I like zoom in on this? What? There we go. That's a little better. Then click on this. Is that showing? There we go. Look at the cute little kitty. Aww.
There's kitties everywhere.
Look at the cute little kitty. Here, wait.
These are
Hold
the
on.
kitties that adopted us.
Hold on. Keep it on this screen. Let's go. Here. Hey. It's a meow. Is that mine? Is that one of my offspring? That looks like one of mine. You played Stray, right?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I didn't like it.
Get out of here, dude.
There was nothing to get. There was.
But you're a cat.
Yeah, but it was dumb. The whole. They
What?
could've done so much more. They could have like. You could have. They could have set it up where you could have like designed your own cat. What kind of cat you wanted to be.
Yeah.
You know, made a little bit more adventures to it. I mean, why can't that thing shoot laser beams or something?
Laser cat.
Laser kitty.
It just doesn't make any sense. They didn't do anything to it. All it is just figuring out puzzles, and it's just not my speed. But
Okay.
I mean, it was a free download because I got the
Right.
PS Plus, PlayStation Plus.
Yeah. So it was worth it.
I don't know. I mean, I might go back to it again. I kind of put it down. I tried Returnal for about an hour and a half.
Yeah. Until you died.
No, I died a lot.
Oh, okay.
I've been playing Elden Ring, bro. You know, I'm used to dying.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're not used to dying and losing all your shit. I mean, not
Well,
really.
Yeah. I didn't understand. I don't understand the game. I don't understand what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
It doesn't really tell you anything. You just
It's
die and are reincarnated.
it's kind of sink or swim. The idea is you want to progress further each time, and eventually you get like permanent upgrades. There's permanent things that you get that'll help you on your journey. But then your first main obstacle is that first boss called Frike or whatever. Once you beat him,
Get to there.
yeah, that's like there's 3 or 4 different biomes, and I just reset. So I think I'm towards the end. I think I'm in like one of the last biomes.
It is not Space Dead Souls.
It's kind of like a third-person shooter roguelike Dead Souls in space. Yeah. It's just instead of like I don't know, like you can't, there's not really a way to save your progress like for each cycle. So like with a Souls game, you would go to the fire or whatever and, you know, level up or whatever, and then you're good. But yeah, for this, there's not really you don't really have that. So
I quit taking the opioids.
oh,
But they put me on methadone. Kind of helped me come down off of it.
okay.
And methadone makes me sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother's on the same stuff too. He was on pills as well, but addiction-wise.
Things got real serious all of a sudden.
Yeah, it gives
going on,
me
Ty?
heart palpitations real bad and heart fluttering and makes me nauseated.
Now, is this
That's right.
something that like so okay, you said you're off of the opiates.
Yeah.
That's good. That's the good news.
Well, only a day.
Oh, what?
It's a day.
So, is there any way for you to get away from them entirely?
Yeah, I could quit taking them altogether and just go through withdrawal.
What?
You gonna have in the hospital.
Yeah, I mean,
but it's really risky because I could have seizures real bad.
yeah, no. Don't, do what they're advising you. But I mean, to me, like, here, I'm gonna take the filter off because like this is actual serious. Like, there's just opiates are bad. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, they are, especially when you're taking them for over 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, have you talked? I mean, well, whatever. Like I just like
I'm going to NA meetings and stuff.
if you could have like with your doctor's help, to wean you off of them permanently and transition to something else. I mean, I don't know. Like
Ultimately, I'd like to quit taking any pain medicine and just like take some ibuprofen or something.
yeah. Well, I mean, what about the cannabis based stuff or whatever?
I still smoke the weed.
Okay. But what about like what's up, Abe? What about like oils and stuff like that? Higher concentrate oils and things or whatever.
Well, the state law has a regulation on the strength of marijuana that is available. And so like the highest strength that you can get for edibles is 20 milligrams. And that's actually considered as 2 doses.
I see.
So they sell it as 2 doses, but so actually the highest milligram you're supposed to be able to get is 10 milligrams.
Well, I don't want to get all up in your business, but for me, like my perspective on that topic is that, I don't know, whatever, man. You know what I mean? But I just feel like
I'm getting to the point where they're not doing anything anymore, and I'm taking so many of them, and they can't prescribe anymore for me, and they're not helping. And so like I'm taking like 4 or 5 a day.
Yeah.
And all I'm doing is eating up my prescription. Yeah. And by the time my end of the month comes around, I'm out of pills.
Oof. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man,
I got to do something.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I wouldn't recommend it. If anybody's thinking about using pain medicine as pain management,
we bullshitting, Abe. We're gonna bullshit for a little bit. My schedule's all jacked up. I plan on being live here for a while, and then I'm gonna try to be normal and sleep normal tonight. We'll see what happens, and then if I'm not able to, if I'm not able to for whatever reason, I'm probably just gonna go live in the wee hours of the morning, like I did, like a little bit last few days or whatever the hell it was. Everything, all the days are running together, man. Like last time I streamed was technically Friday. I didn't stream at all within the Saturday hours. So, but I'm hoping that tonight I can sort of like retain some normalcy or maybe go live, more towards the morning. Let's get it. I'm hoping to get a good Monday morning start, motivational Monday. But,
ice baby.
But yeah, just to cap that conversation off or whatever, Dennis, yeah. I feel like you should get, some either some other, talk to doctors, and see what they say, but maybe there's some healthy options to get you pain meds, and maybe there's other ways to kind of like remedy the source of where, the pain is coming from, stuff like that. Other ways.
I've got some information on a new psychiatrist or a psychiatrist that also their clinic is a psychiatric clinic and a pain management clinic.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get an appointment with them so
there you go.
I can get some better ideas on what I can do, because I don't know if I can keep doing this methadone.
Yeah.
It is physically making me ill.
Yeah, no. And I mean,
and it's fucking my heart up.
Yeah, and the thing is, dude, yeah, I don't know what the options are in your state, but if you can get, some kind of like cannabis-based solutions to mitigate like the worst of the pain, and then figure out something, either through physical rehabilitation. I don't know, because I don't know what all the issues are, you know what I mean? So, but I feel like there's got to be another way. Besides,
Well, I can tell you right now, the one thing that I'll have to deal with when I go through my withdrawals is cramps and
boy, howdy.
stomach cramps and stuff.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest things because I was I had quit taking them, not by choice, but for like 24 hours, and
Yeah.
that was the big thing that I had on it was diarrhea and cramps, and it was not pleasant. So and then you run, like I said, you run the risk for seizures and all kinds of stuff. So
Right.
you know, you need to be monitored.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing that my brother's going through. He's been on methadone for the past good couple of years just because he was addicted to opioids and stuff for a while, and he used that to get off of it. And they've been trying to gradually wean him off of methadone, but his body, every time they try lowering it, he ends up going through withdrawals.
I swear to God, dude.
I don't know if I'm experiencing withdrawals or if I'm doing an aversion towards the methadone.
This topic makes me angry, dude. Like, it's just because
It's
these
You're
companies,
really
the companies
you're
that
taking
push,
one dangerous chemical away and you're putting another one in. Is what you're doing. I mean, you're really not doing.
it's I mean, I guess methadone, I don't know the specifics on it. I guess it's lesser of two evils, but it's just another substance you're putting in, but it's using it
it's still highly
What I did
profitable
learn is
for the
you
companies
cannot
that
take
prescribe it to you that
methadone.
don't care about your health.
No, they don't.
I
You
like,
can't use methadone and opioids at the same time.
No.
ugh.
I mean, the problem is too is like with the cannabis argument. Like Matt is a massive, like, he smokes weed a lot. He's looked through all the like cannabis oils, all that stuff. It doesn't work for something like this. Opioids are such a strong thing that even cannabis oil doesn't really work to bring you off of that.
Not really. I mean, it'll
Well-
help lower some of the.
So in Dennis's
Symptoms.
case, like, he's been on opioid. Yeah, in Dennis's case, he's been on opioids for so long, his body currently needs it.
Mhm.
So because of that, like, cannabis oil doesn't work as the solution for this. There are, I don't know what's out there, but it's not very well known
I was
to be
laughing.
able to help fix it, to try to get
Well,
it off of there.
There's a regimen of vitamins and stuff I can take that'll kind of ease the symptoms, but I mean, really, what it's going to boil down to is just stop taking the damn things.
Well,
I
Yeah.
probably need to check
it's
myself
gonna
in
be
for
hell.
like a couple weeks somewhere and
It's going to be hell. But, I mean, if you can get through it, then
detox.
pretty
I mean,
much that's...
well, here's the thing. Like, because I'm referring to what Abe said. See, these companies, they don't look. It's okay. I think a lot of people are under the delusion that we give humanity, I think, way too much credit as far as this concept of free will. And I know that this is gonna break a lot of people's minds. They're gonna be like, oh my God, Armor, you're crazy, whatever. But look, you do have willpower, right? You do have choices, but it's within the framework of what you've experienced. And to say that the companies who push these addictive substances that are harmful to your health hold like zero responsibility or accountability, or you know what I mean? Like it's like if you, I don't know, I guess it would be like the crack dealer, blaming the addict. Like, it's this weak-minded addict that keeps coming to me for this crack or whatever, like it's their fault, right? I mean,
Well, I mean, I'm not going to hold them
I'm
solely
just saying.
responsible for stuff. I mean, I knew what the dangers were when I decided to get onto the pain management. The problem is that I was living in such pain all the time, and it started off very innocuous. I was taking like a 5 milligram pain pill in the evening when I got off of work after working 12-hour shifts because my back and stuff, knees were hurting so bad I needed a little something better than Tylenol.
yeah,
And then over time, it's progressed to taking 60 milligrams a day
yeah.
just to fucking survive. And so,
Well, I'll just leave it at this. There's scientific data out there that people can research. Like, don't take my word for it. And definitely, you know what I mean? Don't take this conversation as like any kind of like medical advice or whatever. But the scientific data out there, clearly tells the consensus, which is that these substances are both highly addictive and incredibly bad for your health. And so when someone is prescribed those substances, there should be accountability for what happens to that person. And we can argue all day and say, oh, the person has a choice, and to what degree that person is able to have, whatever. But the data's out there, so I'll leave it at that.
I mean, in these days, like pain wise, if Dennis had the options that we have nowadays, back whenever he started methadone and everything, he'd have been in a much better position. Like nowadays, we do have like cannabis options as pain treatment.
Right.
It's just
honestly, if cannabis would have been an option 10 years ago, I would have never taken the damn thing, because I know what marijuana does to my body. I've experienced with marijuana, and I know that it's nowhere near as dangerous as anything. But at the time, I didn't have any other option. I mean, it was be in pain or give me something that will help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, I wish I'd have never got on them, but again, like I said, I was in so much pain and stuff at the time.
Yeah.
It really was beneficial for me. I mean,
I feel you. I think a big issue, like a lot of times we run into these problems, and I always go back to you guys are going to hear one of my mantras again here. It's personal, social, and ecological health. If we had those as priorities within our society, a lot of this stuff wouldn't pop up. But it's like we value the bottom line, and we value the dollar over everything. How good our society is doing is based on GDP and economic indicators and how well Wall Street's doing. Whereas, the majority of the people living within this country are living, at or below the poverty line, but whatever. Let's just pretend, it's like personal health.
Did you hear about that guy in Illinois won the $1 billion?
Oh, somebody finally won it?
Yes.
Oh,
one person in Illinois. I'm really happy for him, man. I pray for him. I hope that they need it and are able to do good things with that kind of money. But
gosh,
like that would have been awesome.
Yeah, see, we all get to live vicariously through this one guy in Illinois who won $1 billion. It too can happen to you, folks. All you got to do is give us your money. Give us your money,
right.
And you too can become a billionaire. It's the American dream. Behold, let's put it on the cover of every newspaper, on the cover of every news feed, your phone. Yeah.
There's actually a really good post I saw about the lottery earlier.
Spontaneous wealth would be awesome.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's a fucking pipe dream. Never happens. I mean,
I know it'll never happen for me, but it's always nice to have that dream.
Oh, yeah.
Where you're like,
my aunt.
What would you do? It's good to daydream about that kind of stuff.
My Aunt Vicky, rest in peace. She passed away from cancer or whatever, and she used to buy lottery tickets all the time, and there was always this kind of like hope. Like she's like, I know I'm never gonna win, but I'm gonna keep buying them, and see what happens.
I'm fixing to go down to Amazon this week and apply for a job, but apparently they have to make accommodations for my disability.
Yeah.
So if I can get me a job there, I'll be making pretty good money. Plus, with what Catherine's making as an architect, we're well into the six-figure range, and that's a lot.
Oh, hell yeah.
For us, especially here. The cost of living is significantly lower here than it is anywhere else in the country. So over a six-figure salary, and I'm talking well over the six-figure salary.
Yeah.
You're upper middle class here.
Oh, yeah. That'd
So
probably be almost anywhere, I'd imagine, in the U.S.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
unless you're like in L.A. or something. Yeah, or New York.
Yeah, or San Francisco. I mean, you couldn't live that places with that kind of.
Right.
You could only afford like a studio apartment then.
But yeah, I mean, that honestly, like, 100,000, over 100,000 a year, anything six figure, that's like, most people never even come close.
Yeah. It'd be the most money I've ever made.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never lived in that kind of, and I've worked my ass off my entire life since I was 13. I've worked full time.
Yeah.
And I've never made anywhere near that kind of money.
Things are getting serious. Yeah, no, I mean, look, take it from me, okay? You know, everyone's favorite billionaire, okay? I'm not Elon Musk. Okay. All right, but listen, that wealth will eventually trickle down to the rest of you peasants, okay? And until then, just have faith that I mean, shit, did I just out myself as Bruce Wayne?
You did. You just outed yourself.
But yeah, just don't worry. I'll take care of Gotham City. It's fine. And like either if my money can't take care of it, then I'll beat the shit out of the criminals myself.
That's right.
Cause I'm a
That's how you.
Cause I'm a
that's how you
POS.
justify it.
My name's Batman.
That's right. Tell him, fat man.
Yeah. So you either accept the charity, the trickle down charity, or I beat the hell out of you. You choose. That's right. It's the only power to the people you're gonna get. Unless you deal with this guy. Unless you deal with this guy. What's up? Here, I'll save you. I'll save you.
I know, but maybe some drink.
I'll save all of you.
Dude, do you know what I could do with $1 billion? You know how many people I could help with $1 billion?
I imagine you could help a few.
Catherine and I were discussing about it. Seriously, we were like, what would we do? And I know the very first thing I would do is donate most of it.
Yeah.
Because I would never need that much money.
Right.
Ever.
Yeah.
In my lifetime, I could never spend that much money.
Neither could I.
But there are several things we want to do. We want to build a ranch for kids.
Okay.
Adoptive foster kids. We donate a bunch to churches, to hospitals. I mean, we would get rid of most of it.
Yeah.
I mean, not to say we wouldn't live good.
Of course you would. Of course you'd have to.
Right. Right. I mean, I'd want a nice house, and I want a big old lodge house like they have on Yellowstone.
Yeah.
I want the Dutton Ranch.
Best option to do first and foremost, invest some of it into, well, something worthwhile.
Your mom. My mom.
Be able to,
Yeah.
like actually invest in something that'll have some return, and that way you can.
I always
some
put some
return on that
money in
money.
your mom's prison purse.
Also, I put something in live chat.
Uh-oh. Something in the live chat. Okay, hold on.
No, it's actually it pertains to the subject.
That's rules.
Oh, the Mega Millions? I love how people hate paying taxes, but a lottery is really just taxes. We all put our money into a thing, and then it goes to someone, and we're like, yeah, this is fair. If we were going to put $1 billion into schools, you'd be like, taxes are bullshit. but when it's let's put all of our money in one person gets it, you're like, this sounds like a very fair system. I don't know why we all don't do it.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
I love that.
That's our mindset too, dude.
That's a good take.
When there was a property tax increase for the schools on here, I threw a fucking fit because my wife voted for it, and I did not.
Yeah.
And it passed. Yeah, well, it wasn't imperative to me at the time,
Yeah.
but now it makes sense. I mean, even though I don't want to get into it, but it doesn't really help us.
You sure got that?
I bitch about the amount of money that gets taken out of my paycheck every week from taxes up here.
Yeah, you
I
do.
know, I want to say at least like 75% of it goes to something worthwhile, because I do know majority of it does go back into Medicare, does go back into schools, does go back into road work and everything else.
My mom.
Thankfully, no, my money doesn't go into your mom.
I think it does, man. All money
mom-
money eventually
if your
goes to
mom-
my mom.
If your mom's double dipping between the borders, I'm gonna call bullshit.
Well, maybe she is, man. You never know. She might make her way up there to, work them Canadian corners.
Yeah.
Mom's gonna work the Canadian corners. Canadians don't have quarters.
They don't. They're covered in snow and you
No.
got maple syrup on them, man.
That's right. All their cars are rectangles.
Yeah.
with square wheels.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They all have flappy heads.
Yeah, and they all say sorry and
Sorry, and a boot,
and boots. Yeah.
and a boot.
Out of curiosity, when have any of you heard me say sorry?
Well,
Sorry.
I'm actually genuinely thinking about it. It's like, have I ever said sorry? Like, non.
No, sorry.
well, yeah. Actually, I want to congratulate.
Actually,
I want to congratulate Swigs, man. He's breaking a stereotype right here. You know, he doesn't say
I
sorry
respect
at all.
the stereotype. I continuously, even again the other day, I met some another guy online,
Yeah.
and I told him, yeah, I'm Canadian. He's like, really? You don't sound Canadian. You don't have a Canadian accent. No shit.
Yeah. How'd you manage that?
Did you tell him it's because you're from Newfoundland?
I'm gonna fucking beat you.
Newfies don't have accents, do they?
I fucking knew that was coming too. Fucking damn it, I hope you get trampled by a moose.
Hey,
Hey,
listen, I looked on the map.
I bet I'd fit in
Prince Edward
Canada
Island
like
is nowhere
this.
near Newfoundland,
Is right.
so-
Prince Edward Island is what?
all right. Now I'm gonna
No,
move to
nowhere
Canada
near
like this.
Newfoundland.
Yes, it is. We're right beside it.
You're right by Newfoundland.
We're right. There's literally the province over. But my God,
Yeah.
Newfies are like America or Canadian Texas.
Okay.
Oh, no, they're way worse,
No,
bro.
actually, no,
Newfies
sorry.
are like
Well,
weird.
in a sense, Alberta's more like it.
Why-
Alberta's probably closer to American Texas.
Why are Newfies weird?
I don't
They
fucking
are.
know.
I think it's because they're from Newfoundland.
What? But I mean, what
I
is
mean,
what is it? Swigs, describe a Newfie in like the worst like stereotypical context you can.
redneck hick.
They look like a lumberjack.
Oh, so they're Canadian Hicks.
Yes.
So Canadian
Yes, they're-
Canadian trailer
They're
park.
dumb Canadian Hicks. Dumb Canadian Hicks, apparently.
Some of them, I mean, not all, but yeah, that's the stereotype over there.
So I'm pretty sure I'd be a Newfie if I was in Canada.
I
It
think
sounds like
you'd
you guys
probably
are describing me.
Newfie.
You'd probably be best here just sticking out in Ontario, fighting the good fight out in there.
Okay.
Newfies are very,
the
Newfies
mean-
are
the
very
mean
laid
streets of
back. They're
Toronto?
all about fishing. Yeah, you'd probably be straight downtown Toronto.
All right. All right, Don, I'm coming home, bud.
I think Dennis would feel pretty at home in Alberta.
Okay.
I'm watching Naked and Frozen. They're actually in the fucking Antarctica.
Slick,
Naked.
Slick Rick said every European Canadian is a hick. Oh shit. Hey, you were smart to spell it like that too, because you know Facebook will come for you
Censors.
or something. I don't know.
Yeah, they dinged me for saying ugly crier.
Yeah, I was using this filter, and Dennis said, oh, "Hold on, this one." And Dennis said I was ugly crying. Can you believe that? Can you believe he said that to me? Oh my god. The nerve. I'm triggered. I'm a triggered fence.
The only things I've ever been dinged for were like ones that actually would be taken as a threat.
Oh yeah, I remember. That was fun. That was a fun one.
Well, not just that. Is like for example, I tell Richard that I'm gonna fucking beat him or I'm gonna kill him all the goddamn time because he does something to be a smartass and piss
What
me
is
off.
going on with this filter?
he tagged me in something on Facebook a while ago, and I told him I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Just because I was done with this shit, and it got flagged. It's like, oh, okay.
Like I didn't mean literally. God.
Who, I tagged you?
No, Richard.
Oh. I thought it was usually because something I do. You get all loud.
No.
So is it hot where
No,
you're
the
at,
most-
Dennis?
most-
So it's not terrible. It wasn't terrible the past couple days. It was in the 80s.
Are you kidding
But
me?
we had rain,
Oh my god.
I think he's jealous.
cloud cover and stuff.
I
It was
wish.
pretty nice. But it's fixing to go back up into the 90s. So
You see what it was up here?
yeah, it's hell.
It's like, yeah. I mean, yeah, literally.
You're like almost got 100 degrees, didn't you?
No. It was 110. What was
Oh god.
the
fuck
high
that.
today? It was last.
Oh, but you're in the desert though, aren't you? You're
Yeah.
on the Utah side of Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where all the desert is, man. It's always hot there. There's nothing living out there.
Unless it's
It was
the
about
winter
80.
time, then it's we get all
It was
seasons.
about 89 today.
It's just summer. Yeah, the summers are crazy. And recently,
Y'all
they've been.
get real bad summers and real bad winters.
Yep. Yeah, we get extreme weather.
Right. Y'all have extreme weather. Y'all don't have any happy
I've-
mediums.
I've seen you guys' winter.
Yeah.
I ain't nothing.
Well, up in Utah,
Oh yeah.
shit, it's pretty
Well, compared to
fucking
Canada, yeah, but you don't.
Compared to Canada, that's nothing.
their winter's starting next week.
No, global warming keeps pushing it back.
Jimmy Fallon is not a hippie.
Oh, don't worry
You're a
about it,
hippie.
dude. The winters are all going to go back in balance again like they usually do, dude. We always go through these cycles of having a hotter years and colder years. I mean, it just
Ty?
happens. It's sickly.
Ty says it's hotter than Satan's taint out here, goddamn.
Satan's taint.
Today, oh man, today was actually a nice day. It was only about, well, for the Americans is about 90, 89, 90. Nice cool breeze too. Oh, great. Good day to be outside.
That's actually perfect. Yeah, I like it. Right around, well, mid 80s, dude. Mid 80s is perfect.
I want to come to Newfoundland and hang out with Swigs.
Look,
I
you
mean,
bet
Prince Edward Island.
by all means, go to Newfoundland.
No, Prince Edward Island. I want to go.
Skip right past the island, go straight to Newfoundland.
No, I'm coming to your house, buddy.
We need a garden
No.
family reunion.
Look, I just got rid of my house guest not that long ago. I'm good. My social battery for house guests is drained.
Catherine and I are building a compound, and we're just going to move all our friends and family down there.
Oh, cool.
I mean, PI would be pretty good.
We already discussed it. We're going to build a house for you and Nancy,
Oh, hell yeah.
and Donna and Barry, and
I just got to finish my
Swigs,
tiny house for crying out
Donna
loud.
and Donna and Nikki and
Hawkins almost made me ugly cry when he brought up my tiny house the other day.
oh Lord,
I was, he was like 3/4 of the way finished or something, just like your tiny house.
oh,
And I was like, how dare you?
that's dirty, bro.
Bruh,
Why y'all say some mean shit like that?
I just want to finish this tiny house, okay? I just want to finish it so that I can get out from under the thumb of this, my landlord. I'm not crying. I'm not even crying.
You don't have practice until 3 o'clock.
Anyway. But yeah, no, if you guys build a compound, you still gotta adopt me and Don, remember?
Yeah, no, that's what I said. We're gonna build a compound.
Yeah.
It'll be awesome for everybody.
Yeah.
Except Jeremy, because we're going to hold him captive. Right?
Oh yeah. We she said that we were gonna lock you in a room and make you stream 24 hours.
Oh, well, that's what I want to do anyway. You guys don't have to lock me in.
Yeah.
I'll do that
He says what he
voluntarily.
wants to do anyway.
Rick, why'd you clip that? That was a tender moment. Great. Now I gotta relive that.
There you go.
I don't know what happened to my voice right there. Oh my god.
Oh boy, I don't want to go back to work tomorrow.
Okay, I have an idea for society.
Uh-oh.
We automate everything. Just automate everything, okay? Swigs this
alright.
job.
Taxis.
Just
Like a
automate
Johnny
it.
Cab?
Literally automate everything, okay? Give everybody
I want
basic
a Johnny
income.
Cab.
Give everybody basic income, and then transition to a resource-based economy. Okay, whatever. Just whatever. All right, there's my input. Moving on.
I don't even know if you could automate my job.
Yeah, you could.
Dude, these people are literally naked in 27-degree weather.
They're naked?
They are naked.
Wait, in 27-degree, are we talking about Celsius or
No, Fahrenheit.
27 degrees where?
I don't know where they are. Someplace up north.
Okay. And they're naked.
It's naked and afraid.
There's nothing wrong with being naked when it's freezing outside.
27.
Oh.
20. That's only -2. Come on.
Yeah, it's not that cold.
That's pretty cold.
That is t-shirt weather.
Listen, not when you're butt naked though.
Fucking Canada.
Look, I've got people that literally walk around here -10 Celsius.
Sound like a doofy right then. I just wanted to tell you.
I don't care.
In Alaska, yeah, it probably is. It probably is.
Let's see. -10 is 14 degrees for you guys. So I got people walking around 14 degrees
That's
with
facts.
shorts and
That's-
t-shirt on.
I hear you, Slick Rick. I hear you on that one.
That's what it gets like up here.
That noise.
Well,
I like the winter. I just don't like the cold.
there's
Like, I
other
like
there's
the
other
cold,
ways.
but I don't like to be out in it.
I'm just dumping trail mix on myself over here.
There are worse things.
All right.
Ooh, guess what I had for dessert today?
What?
Cat made corned beef and cabbage for dinner,
Oh,
and then it's so good. And
that's
then,
a good old Irish meal.
Yeah, and then I had mint chocolate chip ice cream with hot fudge.
You're just having yourself an Irish hell of a time over there.
Dude, it was so awesome. I think I might give me another bowl of that.
That's like some St. Patty's Day, shit
Yeah.
going on there.
Kiss me, I'm green.
Yeah.
I get you.
But I guess it's like this. Well, I guess it's not that hot for you, but I was going to say you can reminisce of the days of spring when the weather was nice.
We don't usually get the equinox weathers. Not equinox, the solstice weathers. No, the equinox weathers.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think you were right the first time.
Yeah, I was right the first time. Anyway, the equinox weathers, we don't get very long time with those. We only get like a week or two.
Yeah.
And then it goes to hot or cold.
Right. It's kind of like that here sometimes. I feel like we went straight from like winter, or it was like super, super mild spring, where it's all rainy and shit, and then all of a sudden it was hella hot. But such is life.
I think these people are fat enough to make it in the winter. They look pretty skinny.
Let me see if this is actually going to work.
What are you trying to do, Swigs?
Okay. Let's send all the ones I wanted to. I did. Good.
Oh, what?
I want to get rid of those.
The spoopy one is. Were you trying to do the spoopy one?
No, I literally had.
That's what you had left over?
I was actually aiming for 666, but then it was like, I get an extra 3 left over there. Yeah, you know what? That's an even better number.
Well, hey, 69. Yeah. Swigs, thank you so much. He said, "Here, let me get rid of these." Yeah.
I was like, I don't want them anymore. I don't need them.
I appreciate that. Swigs throwing stars. What do you know? The world.
It happens.
Maybe hell did freeze over.
Man, this is some bullshit. They're giving them shelter and skins.
What?
They're giving them shelter and skins to use during this challenge.
Are they playing two-hand touch?
No, dude. I told you they're naked and afraid. You never seen that show?
Yeah, but you wouldn't be as afraid if you were playing two-hand touch.
I guess that's true, man. I don't know what to say. I can't really comment on that. I don't know what to say. Jeremy's right. You wouldn't be as afraid if you were playing two-hand touch. Of course, you wouldn't do it naked.
And afraid.
Because then you would be like,
in this
where did
challenge,
the bad man touch you?
In this challenge, you can either be naked or afraid. You choose.
What if you're afraid to be naked?
Nope. Disqualified.
I never understood why people wear fur with the hide apart against your skin instead of the fur against your skin.
Right. Yeah, it's like, what is the point of wearing fur?
Right.
If you're just feeling some nylon on the inside or whatever.
Right.
Insulation. The fur keeps it out. Or keeps the cold out and the warm in.
Yeah. But if you're a furry like Dennis, that doesn't make any sense.
Not furry, but I'll tell you what I did discover. We went swimming last week, and I discovered that I have gray chest hair.
Okay.
Which I was not happy about.
Yeah, because
it
looks
like one or two.
Gray chest hair is less manly somehow.
A whole patch of gray chest hair.
Yeah.
I wasn't happy about that, bro. My beard's all white. I got gray chest hair. I found gray hairs on my balls.
You ain't gonna cry, are you? Do you want me to turn on the ugly cry filter again?
Yeah.
Here. We can cry together, man.
I'm very upset about that, dude. I do not like it. And then I got to thinking about it. I'm only 3 years away
Gray
from
hairs.
50.
Gray hairs on my balls. Oh God. Gray hairs on my chest. Help. Oh shit. It could be worse, man.
Gray butt hairs.
Yeah. Because those are next.
Yeah.
That filter's so creepy. I did the shook one again. Like, what is the shook filter supposed to be? Like, this is like
that one guy that meme that had the really ugly surprise look.
Yeah.
He's kind of fat dude with curly hair. That's what that
I'm
filter
trying
is.
to
That's
mimic
him.
the chin.
Yeah.
I'm shook. What do you guys think about my mustache?
I love it.
No, it's like a Dr. Robotnik kind of mustache going on.
I don't know what it is.
From Sonic the Hedgehog, dude.
Oh, yeah, Donald Rodnick. I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Huh? Did you know Lieutenant Uhura died?
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, she died today.
That's sad.
She was 89.
I mean, it's her time was, she was getting up there in age, I suppose.
Yeah, well, I mean, you go through a time, and then it's your time.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it.
What is going on with my chat?
Try to go through life and try to not
No,
make
my
time
chat
go faster.
This one wasn't refreshing. This one was. So sorry, guys. I missed a few things.
The absolute audacity.
Bill Russell. Who's Bill Russell?
He's the guy that runs Russell Chevrolet.
What?
He's the guy that runs Russell Chevrolet. It's a car dealership down here.
I don't think that's the Bill Russell Abe's talking about.
Yeah, no, that's him. I know him. I've seen him before.
Hey, Mike.
He's on the commercial.
I just seen your comment, Mike. He's probably gone already.
What?
Anybody else who said something that I didn't respond to, I love you and I appreciate you.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Why not? Why wouldn't I?
He doesn't for either one of those things.
Why wouldn't
love you or whatever else he said?
Appreciate?
Yeah, appreciate.
What? How could you say that?
He's just using us for the views and the laws.
Yeah.
No, you guys no. Y'all are using me for the lulz. I'm using y'all for the views. let's get that right.
Yeah, we're here to cause a shit and make your life a little bit more entertaining, and you're here to get clicks and views for it.
That's right. We're clickbait.
Yeah, you guys are my clickbait hoes.
Beg your pardon.
All right, maybe not hoes.
I guess we need to get back to playing Destiny, huh?
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah, we do.
I've been threatening to do it for a little while.
You have been, and I've been
I'd have
waiting.
to update it, man, and I don't even know if I can really even afford to buy the new expansion.
Abe said he was a Hall of Fame basketball player.
Who? Bob Russell?
Bill Russell.
Oh yeah.
Now my chat.
I told you.
Now my chat refreshes.
Opened up a dealership.
Eris says, "You want me to start destroying people as a toddler? Hell yeah!"
Wow.
Swigs loves it.
What do I love?
You love it when I destroy you. As a toddler.
Oh.
As a toddler.
Look, you want to go back to do private matches in Destiny? I will happily oblige. I don't care what skin you've got on. I don't care what persona you're using that day. You want to go? We'll go.
The last time I played Destiny was the last time
He
we all
sounds so
played
tough,
it
doesn't
together.
he? What now?
I said the last time I played Destiny was the last time we played it together.
Yeah. Same.
I'm probably gonna wait until Destiny 3
That's a
comes
lie.
out before I pick it up again. I
What,
haven't
did I-
played it.
I played it after that?
Not you. Yeah, you 1v1 me, remember? Not that long
Oh
ago.
yeah, you did do that.
That Dennis didn't play that time?
No.
Oh.
No, there was a 1v1 between you and me.
Okay.
Keep
It's the
together,
name
man.
1v1.
That was the one we clipped.
Their
Yes.
little dicks are shrinking up to nothing. Like mine would literally go up in my body and disappear.
It's like, evacuate.
I mean, I'm just saying, you can't be manly in 30-degree weather.
Sure you can.
naked. No, you can't.
Sure you can.
Even the biggest dick in the world is gonna hide.
Believe me, I know.
And when you're working with what little God gave me, man, it ain't much, and that fucker disappears.
Poor Dennis.
I know, dude.
You're gonna be all right, man. Listen,
No, I mean,
It's-
I've lived
it's not
with it
the
my whole
size,
life.
it's how
I'm
you
used to
use it.
It's fine. It works just fine for me. It works
Okay.
just fine for Cat.
all right. Well, there you go.
So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just telling you that mine in 30-degree weather, butt naked, mine would disappear. I mean,
Okay.
literally.
All right. I like this topic. I like.
I wouldn't be manscaping either. I'd be going like full fucking 70s bush. Because you'd want as much fur as you possibly can get.
Fucking Ty.
What Ty say?
Ty. I've never heard that before. That's hilarious. He goes, he said Dennis's shit would look like an acorn sitting in the grass.
Yeah, it would. It would look like an acorn sitting in the ground. It does most of the time
Man.
anyway.
I never heard that before. That's funny as fuck. Oh man. Okay. All right.
Saying, and there's this one guy out here. He's like Asian.
Oh,
And
don't.
you know
Just
his
don't.
shit. Look,
Just
you
don't.
just know his shit
stop.
is just
Just
gone.
stop. Just stop.
It went. It took a vacation. It was like fucking. I'm packing my bags. I'm out.
God damn it.
What? I thought we were doing stereotype.
We were with newfies.
There's
But that's
a
just
black
'cause-
guy on here.
that's
He's
because
got a
Swigs
really
is a
long
newfie.
blur, but
He can speak on it without it being offensive.
oh,
Anyway. I have my spaceman filter. But that's it's not, it doesn't, I don't have the green. I turned it green before, so it looks weird. Watch. Hey guys, I'm in space. Here, wait. Where's the filter?
Is it this one? Houston? We have a problem. It sounds weird with the echo. It's because I'm out in the void of space.
What the?
All right. Let's
was it in
freaking
there?
go!
I want some more ice cream with some hot fudge.
You want some what?
Ice cream.
Ice cream, Lieutenant Dan.
I do stuff whatever you ask me to do. I do it right quick. I don't even question it. I get right to it. I snap two. I snap two, honey.
Moses. Like from the Bible? What Moses are we talking about here?
I like Moses. Good fella.
Moose. Oh, mooses. Mooses.
Mooses.
Mo-
Oh,
Moses.
not Moses.
Moses the moose.
Moses. I got you. If Moses was a moose, I would hate him.
Would you?
I would.
Would you let his people go?
No. No, I wouldn't.
That's messed up, man.
As a matter of fact, I would keep more of them just to spite that moose.
Okay.
Wow.
I'd be like, oh yeah?
Mooses.
Well, guess what? Now your neighbors are coming in.
Uh-oh. Moses owes Slick Rick $20.
Moses, oh Slick Rick, $20.
Yeah.
Where my money, man?
Where my money,
But
Moses?
keep my money, man.
Stop playing. You ain't freeing nobody. How about you free that? How about you free that $20?
Ooh, that's
Why don't you free that Benjamin?
Oh man. Yeah. No, I'm glad that we did this Forge though, even though it is Sunday and it doesn't make any sense.
It does not.
Yeah. I've been struggling, you guys. Like between
I've
the
been
heat
struggling trying to find my new game to play because nothing is as good.
as Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
Yes.
Yeah, it's difficult to find anything. I've been struggling
Yes.
to do anything else lately.
I mean, you just can't find anything that can compare to it, and you're like, where's the joy?
That's why I've been doing like other characters and just doing different play
I
styles.
did too. Like the first guy that I did, I
Slick Rick.
respect it. I respect the whole thing to do a Rivers of Blood build, so I can do Splish Splash.
Splish Splash.
Oh my god, Bill Bearing Hunter, you
Dude.
such a bitch.
Dude, you had fun with that build though, huh?
Dude, it is so fucking overpowered. It's sickening.
Dude.
I mean, it's not. I don't think it's as overpowering as the fucking Blasphemous Blade, but when you
Which one is that
equip
one?
Your Blasphemous Blade is the one that's got the worms coming off of it and stuff. And,
Okay.
It
Yeah, I
does
didn't
this
do that.
ground pound thing, and it just fucking annihilates and kills anything.
I didn't mess with that
Wait,
one.
you didn't kill Riker? Or do you mean you just didn't use that sword?
I just didn't use it. I stayed with my.
You should level it up. You would like it. You'd be like, God damn, this is sick. So I used the Sacred Relic Sword, and I used the Rivers of Blood, and it's just stupid.
Yeah.
Just so stupid.
Well, I'm hoping that they add some content. If they add some content, I'll go back to it. You know what I mean?
They will. They're gonna have they already said they're gonna have a DLC.
Oh, hasn't been anything from stuff that said it, but every Souls game they've had at least a couple of expansions. So, well, it's something in the future.
And I would think it's a game that's that big.
Well, and
that
supposedly-
they put so much time and money in.
Supposedly they're dropping another game here soon, aren't they?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
there's been
A
hints that there
space
might
game
be.
or something, wasn't it?
What was that one called? It's an old one. It's a mech game.
Oh, really?
A meth game.
Mech.
I didn't know they did any
what's that?
freaking mech games.
They did. It was. I
games
haven't
you
seen
play
it for a
with
long
mech?
time. Called Mech. What was it called?
Dennis, don't worry about it. This is Canadian trailer park talk, all right?
This is Newfie talk.
Yeah.
Armored Core.
What is it?
Armored
Armored Core.
Armored Core.
Mhm.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
that was them. Okay.
Yeah.
I know that. I know that
yeah,
series.
It hasn't been one for a long time, but yeah, that's currently the
Speculation.
hints and
Yeah.
the speculation, and according to leaks, that's what's coming out next.
Interesting. I never played
But yeah,
any
they
of those.
they can still have that in development and still do DLC.
Right.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they did.
Ty said he's a level 125 necromancer on Diablo and still hasn't spent any money, anything, and he's not tired of it yet.
Whatever time.
Did you did you guys play Diablo Immortal at all?
We did not.
No.
I was thinking about getting a new game for my Switch, but I don't know what I'm gonna get yet.
I mean, Diablo Immortal's free to play. I thought it was okay. I thought it was good, but
I'm not getting Animal Crossing.
there's what was that? There's a new like Animal Crossing type game for PC called Dinkum, which is an awesome
Dinkum.
name, by the way. Awesome name for it. But it's like it looks like an Animal Crossing clone for PC, and it's I guess a lot of people are getting into it. I don't know.
So somebody in the Elden Ring community made a reference to a simp, and I didn't understand what it was, so I had to ask them what a simp was, and I also asked them what a twink was. So I know what a simp and a twink are now.
God damn it, Dennis.
Dennis is educating himself, guys.
I am.
All right, well, at least, yeah, at least
You got to understand though
it-
that both of those are already old, right? Like you know that, right?
yeah.
I didn't know that.
you're late to the party on those words, man.
Yeah,
I know,
really.
But it's something new for me.
Yeah, but yeah, you can still use it. I mean, shit, I still use phrases from the 90s for fuck's sakes.
Like all that in the bag of potato chips.
Like, yeah, or just, you know, just normal when I just talk normally, you know. Anything I say is
Well, I mean, how old is the response your mom?
yeah, exactly. That's 80s, I think.
Probably.
When was yo mama jokes? Like, what was that? I guess that was 90s.
Your mama's been a joke since 1950 something.
Yeah. That was
Quit,
good.
Bob. I'm eating ice cream. You can't have none.
What?
Oh shit. Abe says a simp is a weak foo. Well,
Bob, ice cream.
Okay, so apparently the response.
usually it's
will
used
base-
in reference to like
Okay.
like a, you know, like being a
So
simp for something or for someone.
So
Yeah,
apparently
apparently
the.
somebody that's whooped.
Yeah, it's like being
Yeah, basically.
well, it's basically just like being obsessed with something to the point where it makes you like stupid.
Elden
Yeah, so
Ring
apparently
sim.
you're. Yeah, you are an Elden Ring sim.
I am an Elden Ring sim.
Yeah, apparently the. Not necessarily your mama, but your mother remarks have been dating back to BC.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
Wow.
that was
Yeah,
yeah.
there's
Shakespeare
so much-
Shakespeare did yo mama jokes, didn't he?
Dude,
Yes.
we've been talking about your mom since before Christ.
The allegory of Armor's mom. It was Plato, I think. Plato was the first.
Plato was talking about your mom.
According to HuffPost, the first ever recorded Yo Mama joke occurred in 35,000 BCE.
Hell yeah. It was like written on a cave wall. Like, see this buffalo? No, that's your mom.
See that buffalo? Yeah, your mom saw that buffalo too.
Oh shit.
Got it. Human beings have always been fucking children.
Yeah. We haven't emotionally evolved.
No. We have not evolved in over.
Yeah.
What would it be?
5,000
Over 5,000 years.
Yeah, 5,000 years sounds about right. The emotional maturity of a caveman.
Yeah. Oh,
Sigh, wow. He says AD doesn't stand for after death. It stands for after Dennis's mom.
That's right.
There you go. Ruined the world. But we're also saved.
Oh wait, no. So, BCE isn't before Christ. That's before Common Era.
Mm-hmm.
I know
no.
that.
Oh, no. Never mind. Yeah, no, same thing. Before Christ, before Common Era.
Yeah.
Disregard.
Raj! What's cracking? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Mama jokes have been around forever. What are you doing?
I'm scraping this bowl from the hot fudge that was on the bottom of it.
Sound like you're trying to light a cigarette.
Mint chocolate chip ice cream is the best ice cream. Y'all fight me for it.
I like mint chocolate chip.
Mint chocolate chip? Eh,
Yeah.
bad.
Raj, we're just bullshitting tonight.
Thank you.
I'm probably gonna be gaming in the morning-ish. I don't think I'm gonna sleep tonight, to be honest. So we'll see.
Are you on the methamphetamine? I mean, it's okay if you are. I'm not judging you. I'm just asking.
No, but thank you.
No.
I appreciate you asking. Because if I was, I would need, help out of that situation.
Why? When I was younger, I did it a couple times, but it was like like only on the weekends and just to party with and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Dennis, I don't need any more fuel. Okay, just.
Saying. I don't need the potty.
No.
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Sassy might need to.
Yeah. Let the dog go first.
Oh. Jeremy said let the dog go first.
Just kidding.
And then you can put the leash on me here in a little bit and walk me around the yard.
Yeah,
Walk
exactly.
you around a bit.
Silky says he'll be gaming at 3 a.m. Pacific time. That's probably right, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to get back on a normal schedule, but like, I thought I was going to last night. I was like, okay, I'm gonna stream in the morning, and then fuck, I didn't sleep for shit.
Oh, so I downloaded the NCO collection for from the PlayStation Store.
Yeah,
for the PS Plus thing.
Okay.
And I played Assassin's Creed 2 all over again. God, that was such a good fucking game.
You played all the way through it?
Yes.
Wow. I have yet.
It took me about 26 hours.
I think what I need to do is like figure out, like, we need to get some speedrun experts in the chat or something, and just like I need to run through every single Assassin's Creed game, just like the fastest.
I actually said, well, I did set up for like fastest, but I did set out to
all right, Raj.
go through them all again.
Appreciate
I did
you.
want to play through all them again, and I started playing through
I
one.
downloaded 4 Black Flag. I downloaded it again.
Love 4.
And I just
Love 4.
bought
Great.
3 for my Switch.
There you go.
3 had its issues, but they were still good.
I heard something about like the
It was
first game.
$10. Shut
Did
up.
you guys hear about like the first game isn't going to be supported anymore or something like that?
No,
Mhm.
I don't know what that means, but
haven't heard anything about that. But I did hear that the first one might be getting a remake or a reboot.
oh, maybe that's why.
Yeah, no, remake.
That's probably why. They're like,
What about a reboot too?
let's put that first one to
they're
bed.
gonna make it like
no.
these. Let's just say
It needs
these
it.
last
Oh,
Assassin's Creed games. I don't consider them Assassin's Creed games.
Why is that?
they're not Assassin's Creed. They've got nothing to do with the Assassins, or at least they try to, and then it's an RPG slapped onto with the Assassin's Creed title.
It's an Assassin's Creed skinned RPG, is what it is.
I would say that's fair, actually. Although, I mean,
Like,
I think
like
they,
the games.
It's like they put the Assassin's Creed lore in there. It's just kind of like
well, I mean, isn't it what they wanted to do to kind of like tie, you know, the lore throughout history, throughout these different regions, to be able to say that this is like a global, you know, assassin conspiracy?
They did,
you
but
know?
they took the assassins part out of a lot of it.
Like they're not assassins or what?
Basically, from what I've gotten, I haven't played. From what I've gotten of
and don't get me
Origin,
wrong, they're great games. I love them. I just don't think they're Assassin's Creed games.
from what I've gotten of Origins, and Origins made sense because that was the founding of the Assassin's Order. That was the
Right.
founding and the
I
starting
think
of
that
it.
was the last one I really got into. I played the Viking one a little bit, and then I squirreled.
Dropped it. Yeah. From what I've heard of Odyssey and Valhalla, they barely touch anything in regards to the assassins. And on top of the fact that Ivor, like I think was his name from the Valhalla, wears his wrist blade on the top of his wrist rather than underneath as an assassin would.
Yeah.
Also, with now all the inclusion of like, you know, you're fighting all these different gods and shit, it's like, that's a bit of a stretch.
Don't get me wrong, I love those games. And
So-
Valhalla was not my favorite.
So what did
but
they
I
have like?
the other two?
Did they intertwine it with Norse mythology with that game then, or what?
Yes.
Really?
They literally tossed in every single mythology, like Greek mythology from Odyssey, Egyptian mythology, and now Norse mythology.
I didn't see much of that in Origins unless it was just kind of implied.
DLC.
Oh, it was DLC.
It was
Oh,
DLC
okay.
and DLC and some other shit that was going on, I guess.
Weird.
Different things they added in later on. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, it's a bit much. Though, looking back at what's it been, Unity had a lot of issues with like gameplay wise, But
Enjoyed
That's-
Unity. I thought
yeah,
it was a
it's
good
like-
game.
it was fucking great. Like looking back at it, I enjoyed the hell out of it. Like it was
They
obviously
discovered the French Revolution and all that stuff. I loved it, man. I thought it was
yeah.
badass.
So the issues that they were just technical issues with Unity. Unity was a little glitchy,
Yeah.
a little buggy, but that's because it's a brand new engine on a brand new system.
So
Well,
okay,
and they were having a lot of problems with the multiplayer part, the co-op multiplayer
Yeah.
part. You know, it was real buggy and shit.
so as
and
far as
that's what people are
storyline
pissed
goes,
about.
though, like as far as the
The
storyline,
storyline was great.
I mean, but you're
Yeah.
you're saying which games? Only the last two games really that kind of deviated away from like the Assassin's Creed aspect of it.
Yeah,
Well, it started with Origins. Started deviating away from Origins. It's like it was an afterthought.
How
It wasn't
how
really-
how is
it didn't
Origins
revolve
if
around
if Origins was about the origin of the Creed, then how?
well, gameplay wise, it started to deviate. Story wise, it made sense because you're starting the assassins, so it's got to have some form of starting point.
So okay, so with the DLC they kind of like started reaching, and then you're saying with this new game, or the what was the last one called, Valhalla?
Odyssey and Valhalla, they've been stretching a lot further.
Yeah, Valhalla was nothing near it. But I'll tell you what, it did get me excited for Ragnarok. I'm so pumped for this fucking game. I cannot
Oh, yeah.
stand it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about replaying the first one before the new one drops.
I just played it a few weeks ago.
Right
Well,
on.
it's been longer than that. Before I started
God of
playing.
War.
Yeah, God of
Yeah.
War. I want to replay it.
Yeah, I figured.
I also want to replay. Well, there's so many games I want to get to. I hate it.
Yeah, I got games I'd like to play as well.
I'm almost done with
There's
Returnal.
no-
I'm trying to stick to this like theme that I've got going since Elden Ring of where I finish games. I like it. I like
Dude,
it.
fucking Elden Ring was perfection.
Yeah.
It was absolute perfection.
The feeling
Like
the feeling that you get when you defeat that last boss is,
Yes.
is nothing I've ever felt in like playing any other game.
In any game.
No.
In any game, ever.
Yeah.
I've never
The
had that
biggest
connection to a
issue-
game.
the biggest issue I keep having with a lot of the games I've been starting is I don't want to finish them.
You don't want
Like,
to
I
finish
gotta-
it. Like you just want to keep it. That's
I
probably.
don't want to finish the stories.
I haven't really thought about it. That might be part of the psychology of why I don't finish a lot of the games I play. Like, because you get into it and,
Like
then,
I've got,
and you don't want to complete it. You don't want it to be over.
yeah, like I've got.
I was like,
beat
I
Shadow-
don't ever want this to end. And when I realized that you could do a new game plus on that, I was so fucking excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, finding out there was like I think 5 or 6 different endings for Elden Ring is like, okay, I'm gonna be busy.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, and more people have platinum Elden Ring than any other game they've ever played. Like, people are getting their first
Probably.
platinum.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
Like,
makes sense.
If I had that kind of devotion, I would do it. There's no way I could spend
That's a
that
lot of
kind
work, dude.
time.
I've
Yeah.
never.
Honestly,
I don't.
if I would stop, if I stopped lollygagging, if I just went for the main bosses, grabbed the gear that I need, I'd be fine. I could probably do it. But I
It's
keep.
easier in New
I'm-
Game Plus to do it.
You have to seek
Oh, yeah,
out.
it
You have to
is.
like literally be like, okay, this is what the trophy is. This is what I have to do. You have to, like, and then you just go and you do it.
Well, most of the trophies are literally just, hey, go kill this boss. Most of them are just the primary bosses you need to kill, anyways.
There is some
but
bosses
some
I
of the others
missed.
are
Yeah.
like- Yeah. I mean, there were some bosses I missed in my first playthrough, and I was like, oh,
Oh
I thought I
yeah,
was
dude.
being-
There was tons. Like, I didn't do Moog the blood god. I didn't do that boss.
Bloodlord.
Oh, the
Really?
one, that was
Bloodlord.
that was
Yeah.
one of the ones I hated the most. that-
But I went through with my faith dexterity or my faith arcane build and decimated that fucker. Oh god, dude, it wasn't even fair.
Yeah.
Not me.
There's
It
lot
was
of
it was a
things
fight.
that,
It was a fight to the death. Although I did level up and come back, and I guess I did. It was a little bit easier.
He gives out a weapon that I wanted, and I didn't know it came from
the
the
trident.
spear. Yeah, the trident.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, that thing is sick. It is so much fun to play.
But yeah, like I've got. I mean, how many games
Elden
have
Ring
I
simp.
started in? Aside from Elden Ring, like I've got. 1, 2.
I've got almost 350 hours in so far.
I'm waiting for it to cool off a little bit.
I've got, oh god, I've got like 12 games installed, like 12 single player games installed that I've started and I don't want to finish. Most of them are near the end of the game, and I just don't want to finish the story. Especially Tales of Arise. Playing through that one at first.
Oh,
was like,
I beat Tales of Arise. I had to suck it up and just go ahead and finish it.
I didn't even get anywhere close. I'm like in the first, like I think I'm in the first part of that game still.
It's
I've gotten
okay.
so-
It's like a mobile game for console, is what it felt like.
Yeah, I mean, gameplay is kind of it's okay. It's nothing too special outside of a regular Tales game, but I've been really enjoying the story to it. I'm just like, I got so wrapped up with a lot of the characters, some of their relationships and their history and
it's
everything. I'm like,
wonky.
I don't want to end the game because the stories are so great. Though I haven't touched it in months, but I'm still like, every time I look at it, it's like, I love these characters, I love this game, and I don't want to end it because there's nothing else to it.
I
There's
wish
no
they would have
continuation.
had a little bit more with the RPG side of it.
Swigs, did you play the Final Fantasy? Fuck, what was it called again? What was it called? Was it Origins or was it like the one that came out after 7 remake?
Oh yeah, the Stranger Paradise.
Did you play that?
I played some of it, but I just couldn't really get into it.
Okay. Yeah.
The story wasn't really getting me, and the characters weren't really of much interest. I mean, the story-wise, as far as I can tell, it's just kind of like a slightly more fleshed out version of the original story. But I think that's what they said it was supposed to be. It's literally just supposed to be the first Final Fantasy.
Huh.
Just kind of remade.
I didn't know that. Well, I mean, they didn't call it a remake. It's kind of like I don't know.
I'd never played the original, so I don't really know.
I'm really pissed off at Square Enix, dude. They just have fucked around and fucked around and fucked around. And
Square Enix has been doing a lot of shit. I'm just kind of with them, especially like obviously being an Xbox gamer, kind of pissed off with the constant PlayStation exclusivity.
Yeah.
And the timed exclusive for releasing to PC, which I mean, now that Final Fantasy VII finally got released on PC, you know, what's it been, almost 2 years after the first one came out?
Basically, yeah.
And they finally now released information on, like, they just announced the sequel to that, and it's like, now you just released that for PC. When all the hype's gone already. People have already played the hell out of it on PlayStation.
Yep.
It's like, on top of that too,
most Sony exclusives are like that. There's like God of War. You can play God of War on PC now, right?
I mean, I can't really argue the exclusivity part with like Microsoft buying everything else and putting them all on Game Pass.
Exactly.
But at least with everything with them, they've tossed it on PC as well.
Well, because
like
PC is Microsoft. That's, you know.
Oh yeah.
It's like
but they also released it out on Steam and shit too.
But it's their ecosystem. You know, you're going to be playing on Windows most likely. Steam is slowly getting away from that though because of the Steam Deck. They're like who was it? It was Ezra or whatever that was talking about how they're becoming more Linux supported, and because of the Steam Deck, because it operates on Linux or whatever.
Linux.
But most people, you know, the average consumer doesn't mess with the open source software.
Yeah, I'm glad to have gotten away from working with Linux. As great as a system, as great an OS as it is, and for as lightweight as it is complicated as fuck to use.
It's not that bad. It's just kind of, it requires more, like, you have to pay attention to everything, and you have to like be.
I mean, a lot of things with it too. Like you have to, like, if you want to install a specific, I suppose it depends on the distro you're using, but the one I was using, I think it was Debian, I don't remember, but I was using one for work, and whenever I had to install things, I needed to do it through command line.
Right.
And my God, was that a freaking annoying process at the time.
But I mean, it's usually just like, you know, sudo apt-get whatever, you know.
Yeah, thankfully, usually it was just that, and it was as simple as can be, but some of the other ones were like, oh no, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, and you have to run this from this.
Yeah, like you have to compile it from the tarball shit or whatever, and then I don't know. Yeah,
it's just a lot of stuff, extra steps I gotta do to do this, to do that, and like, ew.
You're like, I'm done with this. I just want to install it and have it auto update.
Yeah, so after a little while, they were just like, okay, yeah, now we're here, here's the Windows license key. Just install Windows and here, make your life a lot easier.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, good, thanks. And that made just syncing everything for work-wise a lot easier to deal with.
Yeah, it kind of depends on what you grew up using, and like if you're adept to like the Linux environment and stuff like that, then there's a lot of things that do make it easier to do certain things, and like, you know what I mean? It's kind of a,
yeah, like I said, like
comfort zone thing.
Yeah, I mean, like for work purposes, Linux was really handy because of how light of a system it is.
Right.
And I could run so many things all at once. With Windows, I find a lot of stuff slows down a lot more often because it's not really meant for this, and it's, you know, it's a lot heavier of an OS.
So, I'm gonna get out of here soon, and I am going to, yeah, I was waiting for it to cool off because I want to go over here to the grocery store and get a couple things while it's
go ahead
not
and do that
super
earlier.
hot out.
I had a time limit until 8 o'clock, so I was like, I gotta roll my ass up and
Yeah.
go.
I'm gonna bounce off here. I'll
groceries.
holler at y'all later.
All right, Dennis.
I'm gonna place the
Aight.
black flag,
All right.
and then I'm going to bed.
Yeah, fun.
Share some of your exploits if you're so inclined. All that goes for
Alright.
everybody. If you guys have, you know, gamer exploits, you know, things that you're playing right now, you want to share a clip or whatever like that, you know, just show us what you're doing or whatever.
If I have anything of interest, I will post at some point.
Yeah.
My
Peace
life,
out, Girl
my life,
Scout.
All right, Dennis.
Later.
Thanks for jumping in.
All right.
My life as of next month is going to be atrocious.
Uh-oh.
Well, I got a message from work the other day. Hey, so between you and me, we got some people leaving. And
shit. Nice.
Yeah, so they were like, so I got an offer for you. What? Would you be willing to pick up Sunday shifts on top of your regular schedule, working 4 to midnight Sunday through Friday?
So wait, you're already working 6 days a week?
I'm working.
wait.
I was already working 5 days. I'm now working 6 days. I now work from 4
wait,
p.m.
12 hours a day?
No, 4 to
Oh.
midnight. 4 p.m. till midnight.
Oh, okay.
Sunday through Friday.
Okay, so you're talking
Saturdays
48 hours now a week.
Yeah. So now, Saturday is going to be my only day off for the remainder of this month. He said it's just going to be for this month. Should only be.
But I mean, for remote work though.
Bear in mind, with that remote work, yeah, I don't have to go anywhere, but I do have to constantly sit at my
Right, yeah,
computer
it's still
and
a pain in the ass.
I still have to constantly answer people. I still have to constantly fix things, and it's mentally fucking draining. It does also get.
It makes you
physically
feel like
draining
you
sitting
can't
in that
escape.
chair all the time.
It makes you feel like you can't escape because you're at home and you're at work and
Yeah.
like there's no. That's it. You're just like.
Yeah, that's it. There's no escape. Like, yeah, I've got my Xbox that's just like right behind me, but I can't play anything,
Right.
and I can't watch anything because I got to focus on work shit.
You'd be
I
too
can toss on
distracted.
some music.
Right.
Yeah, I can toss on music, but if the music gets distracting, I gotta pause it and then focus on whatever the heck's going on because it's something stupid and complex I gotta fix.
Yeah.
And my god, people are just creating more and more issues. I'm
Well-
trying to idiot-proof things as much as possible, but I can't. It is
Ask him
not
for
possible.
a raise, dude.
I'm going to be before the end of this.
I mean,
or it's
you know.
either going to be before the end of it or at the end of it. I will be asking, "Hey, I want a raise," because they are offering me double pay for the Sunday shifts.
Hey, there you go.
So I was like, okay, so my regular wage plus double time. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll take the extra shift. It's just killing my life for 1 month, but oh my god, I'm gonna hate you by the end of this.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long August. And August is a long
Yeah.
month in general. Always feels like a long month, you know?
Yeah, it's an extra 4 shifts throughout the month. That's all I gotta keep telling myself. That's all I gotta get through. But it's still gonna suck because I'm only gonna have 1 day to relax.
Yeah.
There's gonna be 1 day to get everything I need to throughout the freaking week done.
Well, I'll be sure to do my best to slow you down at every turn and
You
upend
probably
any
will.
progress that you might be making.
Oh no, I'll do it myself.
My-
I
my-
will absolutely do it myself.
With my random streams in the middle of the night and whatever else, you know. try to
Well, I'm
throw
still
you off track.
I'm still usually up until like 2 or 3 o'clock. Well, no, who the fuck am I kidding? I'm usually up until like 4 or 5 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Your time or my time?
My time.
Yeah.
I don't know that. Man, like that early in the morning for me? No.
That's crazy. So yeah,
Yeah,
you're
no. Well, actually, no. I did go to bed actually about like 8 o'clock in the morning my time. So yeah.
all right.
I couldn't
Swigs.
sleep yesterday, so I was just screw it.
All right, y'all. All right, chat. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go get some groceries and try to be prepared for either a morning stream or a middle of the night stream. We'll see what you guys end up getting.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna finish up Returnal. I think that's my next challenge. We are gonna have some guild games. I think I'm just gonna try to embed the guild games like kind of every day throughout the week, so that I make sure that we're doing that for the community. So let me know what you guys want to play. There's tons of games that are on deck already. Rumbleverse, which is another like fighting type game, is coming out mid-month, like August 11th, I think is when that one's dropping. Which is like a Epic Games. It looks like Fortnite, but it's like a fighting game. So it actually looks kind of interesting. So that's one that I'm gonna be looking at later on in the month. Other than that, I'm gonna be trying to play a lot of spoopies after I get done with Returnal. We're gonna run through some spoops.
Shouldn't you be leaving the spookies for October?
I mean, maybe, but I kind of just want to play like spoopy games in general. You know, I'm basically like a spoopy or RPG guy. You know, those are like my favorites: horror and honestly like JRPG. But
Fair. I think there was actually a couple of our JRPGs coming out soon.
yeah, no, I think you're right.
What?
But anyway, all right, guys. Peace. Thanks for hanging out. Slick Rick, take care, bro. Everybody, peace.